What's up guys, KRL here, and today's video is an exciting one because we have here a PS5 console. We're going to be doing a quick unboxing and first impressions, but I don't want to talk too much because I am super excited right now and I want to get right into this. So, right now I'm just going to show off the outside box. It's a pretty big boy. I don't know if you guys can really see on the camera, but it is a big one. Oh, we are falling all over the place. Alright, it's so big that it could barely fit on my desk and is knocking over my tripod. But on the box, Sony, in the corner we have 8K capabilities, 4K at 120, which is going to look amazing on my new TV, and we also have HDR support. Moving on to the side, we don't have too much here. I might have to take this in my hand. We have just showing us the contents. It comes with the PS5 console. I hope so. We have a wireless controller, meaning the DualSense controller, which we have already looked at in a previous video. We have the base, which I'm assuming is just the base for the console to sit on. HDMI cable, which I'm pretty sure is an HDMI 2.1 capable for your 4K 120 Hertz. AC power cord, obviously. USB cable, I'm assuming it's a USB-C to charge your DualSense controller. Printed materials, and Astro's Playroom pre-installed game, which I actually, surprisingly, am excited to check out. Basically, from what I have read and viewed, it's kind of like a packing game like Wii Sports and whatnot, but it's very good and it shows off the capabilities of the DualSense controller. So I'm excited to try that out. On the back here we have play like never before. Lightning speed, harness the power of a custom CPU and SSD. This SSD is super important, guys. Next gen, these consoles are all about using their SSD. I've already had an SSD in my computer. I have one in my laptop. And the difference between an SSD and a hard drive is so night and day, honestly. It's night and day. So I'm so glad that consoles are finally moved on to SSDs. The only bad part of that is they are kind of an expensive tech, especially the ones in the new consoles, because they're custom and they're very fast. So they are pretty expensive right now. However, the PS5 does let you expand your storage eventually with an SSD, but not at the moment. There's a further software update coming out that lets you expand the storage. Xbox Series X also lets you expand, and the Series S with their proprietary storage device from Seagate, but it is a pretty expensive price point at $300 Canadian. However, anyways, breathtaking immersion. Discover a deeper gaming experience with support for haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and 3D audio technology. Now, the audio, I'm not too sure how this 3D audio is. Haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, though, are definitely a huge one. I'm super excited to finally try it out because I've already had hands-on time with the DualSense controller. However, I don't even have vibrate working. I don't even have the vibrate working on my computer because there's no native drivers for it for the PC. But we finally get to test it out. Stunning games. Marvel at incredible graphics, no pun intended at the Marvel, and experience new PS5 features. Play back catalog of supported PS4 games with system updates. So backwards compatibility, always a good thing, especially if you got a big PS4 library like I do. Now on this side we got not much either, just a picture showing off the DualSense controller and the actual console itself. So with all of that out of the way, I'm going to set my camera up differently and we are going to unbox this thing. Alright, so we have the console. I'm not going to take too much time because I just want to get this thing open. So right off the top, we're going to cut the seal. Drop this down. Pull this guy out. And we're going to put this box to the side for now. And this is what we get inside. We have another box for it. Let's pull the tabs out. Pop the top. Looks like it's telling me to lay it down. So, let's lay it down. Alright, so first off, we have this compartment. I already know what's in here, but we have our DualSense controller. If you guys haven't already checked out my video unboxing the Xbox controller and the DualSense, please feel free to check that out. I give a more further detailed view at this thing, but this thing feels great. It is just an amazing controller. Yeah, you guys can check out my other video if you want a more detailed view of that. We're going to put that to the side. We also get our AC adapter in here, needed to power the console. We have quick start guide. I'll take a look over that later when I start the thing up. We got another safety guide. It's all good, Sony, I know how to keep safe. And it looks like right here we have our stand. Now the console itself needs to be placed on this stand, either vertically or horizontally. But if you don't have it on the stand, it is very wobbly, as I've seen in other videos. But right here we got the stand. I'm probably going to have it vertically. We're going to put that to the side for now. And it looks like we also got our HDMI 2.1 cable, I believe, and I hope so. Pretty thick edges. This is going to be needed for 4K 120 Hertz. Your regular HDMI cable is only going to be able to put out 4K 60 Hertz. So if you're taking advantage of that extra 120 Hertz, you need the 2.1 cable. Put that to the side. We're going to, oh, there she is. There she is. Okay, she's a little heavy. Yeah, it's kind of heavy for a console. Pop the ends off. This is the moment, guys. You know how long I've been waiting for this thing? This is it. Let's unwrap this. Woo! You getting this? Am I in the way? I hope not. There it is, guys. Let's get that out of the way. There is our PS5 console. This is what we've been waiting for. So, right off the bat, it's very nice looking. I always kind of see a scuff on it though. And you know what? I've actually heard other reports of stuff like this. See that little black right there? Kind of looks like there's a scuff on it already. Could be a manufacturing problem. Who knows? That's okay. I'm not too concerned. I did get the disc one. Forgot to mention at the start. Digital one, excuse me. The digital one will come in a black box. That's how you'll know it's a digital. And it won't have this disc drive. So it does give a little bit of a cleaner look. But I still like this. Now as for size, honestly, everyone is really trying to say that it was huge. Yeah, it's a big console. It's a very big console, but it's not anything ridiculous in my opinion. Looking at this now, it's still a big boy, but you got to remember that all that space that Sony did with the design for this is for cooling. There's a huge heat sink in here, and they have a nice big fan. I believe will be about here. We all know how the PS4 Pro was. It was a jet engine, right? So it looks like they're trying to address that concern. Had to go for a bigger console for that reason, but hopefully I have no problems with cooling. On the front, here, I'll try and bring it closer. You see good? On the front, it looks like we have a USB port. USB 3.0 fast charging, I believe. And we also have, it looks like, a USB-C, I think. And then we got our eject button and our power button. Looking at the back, we have our AC adapter, HDMI port, Ethernet port, and we have two USB 3.0 ports. No optical, so if you're like me with an Astro headset, they're selling separate USB to optical adapters that you'll need to use your headset on the PS5, unfortunately. But I'm not sure why they chose not to go with an optical port at the back, but so be it. As well as PSVR users, you will need a separate adapter from Sony. I believe if you can provide Sony with your serial number of your PSVR headset, they will ship you one for free. And starting at the end of the month, they did mention that all new PSVR bundles will come with that adapter included now. So, that is it for the box, guys. I guess we can get it started and get a better look at it once I have it all plugged in. So this is just a temporary setup just to show you guys what it looks like, the UI a little bit. Once you do have it set up, I just finished signing in. I popped in Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I'm not sure which games you guys grabbed. Maybe leave in the comments down below which launch title you're excited for the most. But I grabbed Spider-Man Ultimate Launch Edition, which includes the Spider-Man remaster. I grabbed Sackboy: A Big Adventure, which I am definitely going to try this out tonight with my girlfriend. And I also grabbed Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I'm super excited to play all of these, as well as Astrobot's Playroom, which is included on every single PS5 console. So at least you know that when you buy the console, you get a game. And I've heard lots of good things about this game, and especially with its capabilities of showing off the DualSense controller. Not much else I can do here. I can hopefully get some gameplay for you guys coming up. But I am just super excited, and I am going to dive into some Spider-Man as soon as this is done. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter as well at TheRealKRL204. I'm super active on Twitter. If you guys want to chat, let me know. And you can keep up to date with what I'm going to be doing, stream-wise, content-wise, and gaming discussion. Until next time, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys later.